Hey, what's up, guys? And today we're going to be talking about the possibility for a winter storm in the Midwest the first week of March, and how the models have kind of changed, and maybe we won't see such a cold trend in the first couple weeks of March. So, first we're going to take a look at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, and you can see it looks pretty similar as yesterday, but it's a little bit more darker red, and this just indicates higher temperatures below the average. And then what's really different is the 8 to 14 day range. Yesterday, in the past 4 days, it's been showing blue across the north and the northeast, and a lot of these places that are covered in red. However, now it's starting to show these oranges and these yellows, which indicates above average temperatures. So, uh, the models have shifted to a warmer look for the first part of March, so we may have a shot of one or two snowstorms, but after that, it looks like we might be starting to get pretty warm. And if you take a look at the precipitation, you can see above average precipitation for the next 2 weeks, pretty much everywhere in the U.S. except the very southwest. And if you take a look at the GFS model, this is the let's go to the updated 18Z model. You can see that we have this Clipper system moves down in the Northeast and Great Lakes, brings some snow. But then what I'm watching is the fourth and fifth time frame, and you can see here comes the storm, starts to develop in the Midwest, North Dakota, South Dakota, and then it starts to get amped up here in the Great Lakes, and it kind of becomes a decent storm for the interior of the Northeast and Buffalo and regions like that. And that's La La Land, but the Euro shows the same exact thing for the same exact time frame, except it's a little bit more amped up, and I don't think this goes out to, it doesn't. So we're going to go to the 12Z Euro, and the 12Z Euro shows the same thing in the same time frame, but it's not quite as amped up, or it's a little bit more amped up. So here comes your storm on the 4th and 5th right there. You can see the cold air moving behind it. It starts to get amped up, and then it becomes even stronger for the Great Lakes region, and doesn't really move into the Northeast. So the 4th and 5th is definitely a time to watch here, because it is 8 days out, a little over a week. So that's not really La La Land anymore. We can start to see in the next couple of days if we think we're definitely gonna have a storm, and then we can talk about it even more from there. But if you take a look at the cold air and how that moves throughout the U.S., you can see we're in this warm up right now, and then let's take it to the 4th and 5th, and you can see right about here, this is the 4th, that blue starts to move in. The 5th, this is all the cold air that moves in after it. Pretty much sweeps across the whole U.S., especially during the time storm of that first storm, which would bring your cold air supply for that snowstorm. And then you can see the hot air, and after this, it was showing another cold plunge, but now it's pretty much showing extremely high temperatures. So this is definitely new, and it's looking like a little bit more warmer in the east and colder in the west, which the past couple of days it hasn't been showing that. But the main takeaway is that there definitely is potential for a storm system in the Midwest, Great Lakes, or Northeast, sometime around the 4th and 5th time frame. So if you live in any of those regions, stay alert, keep up with the weather. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow.